My child, listen carefully now as I open the parts of your story you never realized were divine signals. I am going to show you the 7 moments when I called out to you, 7 times when heaven reached toward you, 7 interruptions designed to protect you, save you, and guide you. You did not ignore me because you didn't care. You ignored me because you didn't understand what I was doing. You thought those moments were random, but they were me calling out to save you. You were overwhelmed, distracted, tired, unsure, confused, and you didn't recognize my voice inside the chaos. But now the 7th call has passed. That is why I am speaking with such urgency. My beloved child, the first time I called you was in the quiet pull of your heart that you tried to explain away. You felt it, a strange nudge, a gentle tug on your spirit, an unexplainable feeling urging you to pause, to slow down, to reconsider your path. You felt a shift, a whisper, a thought that said, something isn't right, but you brushed it off because life seemed too loud, too fast, too demanding. You convinced yourself it was just stress, just exhaustion. But that was me. That was my voice trying to warn you before danger approached. I saw what you couldn't see. I knew what was forming ahead. I tried to pull you aside, to get your attention, to shield you from a storm. But you didn't understand it was me, so you kept going. The second time I called you was through the delay you were so frustrated by. A door you wanted to walk through suddenly closed. A plan you were excited about fell apart. Something you hoped for slipped out of your hands. You felt disappointment, confusion, even hurt. You wondered why things didn't work out. You thought the delay was punishment. But it wasn't punishment, it was protection. I blocked that path because I knew it would break your spirit. I removed an opportunity because it would have drained the life from you. You saw it as rejection, but I saw it as rescue. I tried to stop you from walking into a trap the enemy prepared. But because you couldn't see what was ahead, you thought the delay was a mistake, not a message from heaven. The third time I called you was through the dream you quickly forgot. The dream that unsettled you, the dream that felt like a warning, that dream you woke up from with a racing heart. You felt it was important, but you pushed it aside. You distracted yourself. You convinced yourself it was nothing. But that dream was me showing you the spiritual condition around you, showing you what your natural eyes couldn't see. I was trying to get your attention in the only moment when your mind was quiet enough to hear me. But you woke up and ran back into your routine, and the dream slowly faded. It was my voice speaking in symbols, trying to protect you from what was coming. The fourth time I called you was when I removed someone from your life. Someone you thought you needed. Someone you thought would be part of your future. Someone who brought comfort, familiarity, or excitement. You clung to them, but they were weakening your spirit. You wanted to keep them, but they weren't aligned with your destiny. They were slowly pulling you away from me without you realizing it. And I could not let that continue. So I took them out of your life. Not to hurt you, but to save you. You cried. You questioned. You wondered why the connection broke so suddenly. But my child, that broken connection was a divine intervention. I removed what would have destroyed you in the long run. You thought you were rejected, but you were rescued. The fifth time I called you was in the heartbreak that left you shattered. That moment when everything inside you felt like it was collapsing. When the pain was too deep for words, too heavy to carry alone. That heartbreak was not me harming you. It was life shaking loose what could not stay. I allowed the pain because sometimes pain is the only thing loud enough to turn a wandering heart back to me. In your breaking, you reached for me more honestly than ever before. I was calling you through your tears, through your grief, through the ache in your chest. I was pulling you closer when everything else in your life fell apart. The heartbreak wasn't abandonment. It was an invitation to find healing in my arms. The sixth time I called you was through the heaviness that suddenly settled over you. That deep, unexplained pressure. That spiritual weight that made you feel like something was wrong but you couldn't identify it. That heaviness wasn't weakness. It was a warning. Your spirit was sensing warfare rising. Darkness was approaching. The enemy was preparing an attack. And your soul felt it before your mind understood it. I whispered to you then. I said, "Come closer, my child. Pray. Listen. Stay alert." But life kept pulling your attention away, and you didn't know that heaviness was my call to protection. And the seventh time I called you was the whisper you ignored because the world was too loud. The whisper that said, "Turn back to me now. You cannot continue like this." It was gentle, but you brushed it off, telling yourself you'd pray later, you'd slow down later, you'd listen later. But later never came. You didn't reject me. You were simply overwhelmed. You didn't ignore me out of rebellion. You were hurting. You didn't walk away on purpose. You were tired, confused, uncertain, and weighed down. But my child, this seventh call was your final warning before I had to speak louder. Comment amen. Scripture is my strength if the Word of God feeds your soul daily. And that is why I am speaking with such urgency now. Because the 7 calls have been answered with hesitation, distraction, or misunderstanding. Because the danger you are approaching cannot be avoided without my guidance. Because your destiny is too precious to lose. Because your heart is too important to me. Because your soul is too valuable for me to stay quiet. You thought those moments were random, but they were me calling out to save you. Every interruption, every delay, every loss, every warning, they were all my voice disguised in the moments of your life. But this message is no longer disguised. This message is direct, clear, urgent. My child, listen to me now. This is your wake-up call, your turning point, your lifeline. I will not let you walk into what is coming unprepared. Stay with me. Let me speak to your heart. This moment is the one heaven has been waiting for. My beloved child, listen with all the stillness your heart can hold. Because now I must reveal why this moment carries a weight unlike anything you have felt before. This is not just another message. This is not simply encouragement or comfort. This is a divine interruption sent with urgency, with intensity, with heaven's full attention pressed behind every word. I am speaking now because something dangerous is coming, something unavoidable. Something that cannot be outrun by your own strength or avoided through your own wisdom. I am not saying this to frighten you. Fear is not my language, and panic is not my intention. I speak this to prepare you, to shield you, to realign you before the storm touches your life. I stopped being gentle because danger is close. I am speaking loudly because time is short. You have felt the pressure rising around you, but you could not name it. You sensed heaviness, but you thought it was emotional. You felt tired in ways sleep could not fix. You felt overwhelmed by small things that normally would not affect you. You felt your peace slipping. You felt confusion whispering at the edges of your mind. These were not random feelings, they were signals. Signs that the spiritual realm was shifting, signs that something was approaching, signs that the enemy was preparing to strike. I saw it forming before you felt it. I saw the darkness arranging itself. I saw the trap setting. I saw the doorways the enemy was trying to open in your life. And I could not stay silent. My child, ignoring my voice has spiritual consequences, not because I am punishing you, but because when you walk without my guidance, you leave yourself exposed. When you move without listening, you step outside the covering that keeps you safe. When you make decisions without me, you walk paths that were never meant for your feet. And when danger draws near, those small steps away from me become wide open doors the enemy is waiting to exploit. That is why I am speaking now, not softly, not subtly, but loudly enough that your spirit cannot pretend it didn't hear me. This is the final warning, not because my love has limits, but because the season has changed. The danger forming ahead cannot be walked into with casual faith or half-hearted seeking. You cannot drift and survive what is approaching. You cannot be inconsistent, distracted, numb, or distant and still expect to overcome what is coming. There is something rising that requires your full attention, your full obedience, your full awareness, your full connection to me. You cannot afford to ignore me now. I am not angry with you. I am desperate for you. I am not disappointed. I am protective. I am not condemning you. I am calling out to save you. You are mine, and I refuse to let you walk into darkness unaware. I refuse to watch your heart break under pressure that could have been avoided. I refuse to see you walk into a trap that my voice could have removed from your path. I refuse to let the enemy steal what I destined for you simply because you were too distracted to hear me. That is why this message feels stronger, heavier, louder. Heaven is intervening. You must understand that spiritual warnings are gifts. They are not sent to shame you. They are sent to spare you. When I speak urgently, it means a season is shifting. It means a decision is approaching. It means a choice will open one door and close another. It means the next few steps of your journey carry weight in the unseen realms. If you ignore me again, you will regret missing this moment, not because I will abandon you, but because you will face consequences that I tried to protect you from. The enemy has been studying you. He knows where you are tired. He knows where you feel empty. He knows where you doubt yourself. He knows the people who influence you. He knows the temptations that appeal to you. He knows the wounds still bleeding inside you. And he is forming a strategy designed to hit you in the exact place where you are most vulnerable. But I am exposing his plans before he executes them. I am revealing the danger before it touches you. I am giving you the warning before the blow comes. But if you do not listen, if you ignore my voice again, you will walk directly into what I tried to save you from. You have been drifting spiritually, not because you wanted to leave me, but because life pulled your attention in too many directions at once. You have been overwhelmed, not because you are weak, but because your spirit has been carrying battles too heavy for one heart. You have been numb, not because you do not care, but because you have been surviving instead of resting. But a drifting heart cannot detect danger. A tired spirit cannot discern the enemy. A numb soul cannot hear warnings. You have reached a point where gently whispering to you is not enough. That is why my tone has changed. That is why my urgency has increased. That is why my presence feels bolder, stronger, more forceful. please support our channel. Our purpose is to bring joy, peace, and a deeper devotion to God into your life. If you feel blessed by our work, you can show your love and support by donating through Super Thanks. Would you like me to make a version that sounds a little more emotional or devotional, but still very close, my child? This is not a moment to take lightly. You are standing at the edge of a spiritual shift. What happens next depends on whether you listen or delay. There are two paths in front of you. One leads to protection, clarity, breakthrough, and covering. The other leads to confusion, regret, heartbreak, and unnecessary suffering. And you cannot afford to choose blindly. I am not warning you because I expect the worst. I am warning you because I see the danger clearly. But hear me also in this. My love is wrapped around every warning. My tenderness sits inside every hard truth I speak. I expose danger because I care. I speak urgently because I refuse to lose you. I correct you because your destiny matters too much to me. I interrupt your life because I see what you cannot. My warnings are not rejection, they are rescue. My loud voice is not anger, it is protection. My urgency is not punishment, it is love in its most powerful form. You are mine, and I refuse to let you walk into darkness unaware. You are mine, and I will not let you fall into the enemy's trap without stretching out my hand to stop you. You are mine, and I will shake heaven to get your attention if I must. You are mine, and I will not give up on you even when you give up on yourself. You are mine, and no danger forming against you will prevail if you obey my voice now. Listen to me, my child. This is your turning moment. This is the crossroads. This is the final alert before the shift. I am with you. I am warning you. I am protecting you. And I am ready to lead you safely through what is coming, if you will stay with me. My child, listen closely, because now I must reveal the danger forming around you, danger you cannot see with your natural eyes, danger that has been building quietly, layer by layer, waiting for the moment when you are most vulnerable. I do not tell you this to frighten you, but to awaken you. I tell you not to create panic, but to create clarity. The spiritual realm has shifted, and a storm has begun to form around your life. If you do not pay attention now, if you do not listen with your whole heart, you will walk straight into something that was designed to destroy your peace, your purpose, and your future. This is not a small battle. This is not a passing disturbance. This is not something you can simply push through the way you've pushed through everything else. This is a targeted attack, precise and intentional, crafted specifically around your weaknesses, shaped around your wounds, tailored to your vulnerabilities. The enemy has set something in motion to break you because he knows what is waiting for you if you rise, if you listen, if you obey. He fears who you are becoming. He fears the authority you carry. He fears the calling that is waking inside you. And so he is moving with strategy, not chaos. My child, attacks are rising around you. You've already felt the hints of them, even if you couldn't explain it. The sudden heaviness, the emotional instability, the confusion that comes out of nowhere, the feeling of being spiritually drained, the anxiety that keeps whispering lies, the thoughts that make you doubt yourself, question your worth, mistrust your own decisions. These are not signs of failure, they are signs of warfare. You are not falling apart, you are being targeted. And I am exposing the attack so you will not be caught in it blindly. Temptation has been increasing as well, not just temptation to sin, but temptation to give up, temptation to isolate yourself, temptation to settle for less, temptation to entertain relationships that are beneath your calling, temptation to silence your voice, temptation to return to old habits that once broke you. Temptation always intensifies when destiny is near. The enemy offers you counterfeit comfort to distract you from the real healing I am preparing to give you. He places familiar patterns in front of you, hoping you will walk backward instead of forward. But I am calling you higher. I am calling you out of cycles that once drained you. I am calling you out of habits that once controlled you. I am calling you out of thoughts that were never yours to carry. Wrong people have been approaching you as part of this storm. Some of them have already appeared, people with smooth words but hidden motives. People who bring excitement but no stability. People who appear kind but carry spiritual danger. People who take more from you than they give. People who feed your wounds instead of your healing. The enemy often uses people when he wants to derail a destiny. He knows that your heart is tender, that you care deeply, that you long for connection, and so he sends counterfeits disguised as comfort. Beware, my child. Not everyone who approaches you in this season is sent by me. Some are sent to drain you, distract you, delay you, or deceive you. Emotional traps are forming around you. Traps that disguise themselves as I'm just tired, I'm just overwhelmed, I just need a break, I'm just confused. But beneath these feelings, the enemy is tightening a net meant to pull you into discouragement, anxiety, emotional collapse, or spiritual numbness. He wants to catch you off guard. He wants you to sink slowly so you don't notice the danger until you are already trapped. He wants you to question your worth. He wants you to become disconnected from my presence. He wants to twist your emotions into lies you start believing about yourself. But you are not alone in this. I am revealing every trap before it reaches you. Hidden deception is also at work, subtle lies whispered into your spirit. Lies that sound like your own thoughts. Lies that sound reasonable. Lies that feel familiar. Lies like, you're not enough. Things will never change. God is distant. You're losing yourself. You are all alone. No one understands you. You are failing. You are behind in life. These lies were planted slowly, intentionally, hoping you would accept them over time. But my child, those thoughts are not from me. They are from the darkness trying to wrap itself around your mind so you cannot see the truth of who you are. The enemy has studied you deeply. He knows you are most vulnerable when you feel isolated. He knows you become discouraged when you feel unseen. He knows fear grips you when you don't know what comes next. He knows exhaustion weakens your defenses. He has watched your patterns. He has observed your wounds. He has been waiting for the moment when your heart is most tired, when your spirit is most distracted, when your mind is most cluttered. That is when he tries to strike. That is why I could not whisper, I had to shout. That is why I could not wait, I had to come now. That is why I am speaking with urgency. You are in a dangerous place spiritually, and you do not even realize it. But I do. I see everything forming in the unseen realm. I see the enemy preparing to introduce someone into your life who will appear comforting but will poison your spirit. I see the enemy planning to reopen an old wound, hoping it will break you again. I see the enemy trying to cloud your judgment so you make decisions in haste instead of wisdom. I see the enemy trying to pull you back into emotional patterns you thought you escaped years ago. I see the enemy trying to wear you down until you stop fighting. My child, hear me clearly. If you do not listen now, if you do not respond to my voice, if you continue ignoring the urgency in my tone, you will walk straight into something that was designed to destroy your peace, your purpose, and your future. This danger does not come from me. It comes from the one who fears who you are becoming. You are not being warned because you are weak. You are being warned because you are chosen. The enemy always attacks what heaven has marked. But you are not defenseless. You are not alone. You are not helpless. I am speaking now because I am stepping between you and the danger forming ahead. I am revealing the attack so you will not fall into it. I am exposing the storm so it cannot swallow you. I am shining light into the darkness so it loses its power. Say amen. You are my defender if God is your protector in every battle. Listen to me, my child. The danger is real, but so is my protection. The attack is forming, but so is your breakthrough. The enemy is rising, but so am I. And if you stay close to me, if you obey me, if you trust me, no weapon formed against you will prosper. You are mine, and I will not let what is coming destroy you if you listen now. My child, come closer to my voice and breathe slowly, because now I must touch something tender inside you, your heart condition. Not your physical heart, but the heart that feels, the heart that breaks, the heart that keeps going even when it is tired, the heart that has been silently screaming while your mouth remains still. I need you to hear me with gentleness, not shame, with openness, not fear, with willingness, not defense. Because everything I am about to reveal, I reveal with love. Everything I am about to say, I say to rescue you, not to wound you. And everything I am about to touch, I touch with healing, not with judgment. My beloved child, you are emotionally exhausted. You have been carrying too much, for too long, with too little rest. There are weights on your heart you didn't choose, responsibilities you didn't ask for, battles you shouldn't fight alone. You've been waking up tired, going through the day tired, going to sleep tired, and still waking up without peace. You keep pushing, forcing yourself to function, telling yourself to be strong, even when you feel like collapsing on the inside. Your emotions have been stretched thin. You are trying to hold everything together, but inside, you feel like you are slowly unraveling. I see it. I have seen every moment you forced a smile while your heart was trembling. I have seen every moment you held back tears because you did have the energy to explain why you felt empty. You are exhausted, my child, and you haven't allowed yourself to admit it. There is numbness inside you now, a quiet, heavy numbness that you have been trying to ignore. You do not feel things the way you used to. Joy feels distant. Peace feels temporary. Hope feels fragile. Even the things that once made your heart feel alive now feel muted, blurry, dull. You've been telling yourself you're okay because you don't want to worry anyone, but the truth is, your spirit is worn out. You've been functioning in survival mode for so long that you forgot what it feels like to truly live from a place of peace. Your numbness is not failure, it's fatigue. It is your soul trying to protect itself from breaking under too much pain at once. But I do not want you numb. I want you healed. There is inner confusion within you, questions, doubts, conflicts you can't resolve. You've been trying to understand what is happening inside your life, but the more you think, the more confused you become. You feel torn between decisions, torn between who you used to be and who you are becoming, torn between what you want and what you fear, torn between your past and your future. Your thoughts have been swirling, loud and unsettled, leaving you unable to discern what is truly my voice. This confusion did not come from me. It came from the spiritual pressure around you, the warfare happening in the unseen realm. And because your heart has been tired, your ability to recognize my gentle nudges has weakened. I know you've been trying to understand my will, but clarity cannot come to a heart overwhelmed. You have practiced delayed obedience not because you wanted to disobey me, but because you have been unsure, anxious, overwhelmed, and afraid to make the wrong move. There were moments when I whispered direction, yet you hesitated. There were moments when I nudged you to let go of something harmful, yet you held on a bit longer. There were moments when I asked you to step forward, but fear told you to wait. You kept telling yourself, I will obey later, but later kept getting pushed further and further away. You didn't ignore me because you're rebellious. You ignored me because you're wounded. You ignored me because you're tired. You ignored me because life has been too loud, and my voice felt too soft. But my child, delaying obedience is the same as missing protection. You have been running from my voice, not intentionally but emotionally. Every time I called you into stillness, you felt uncomfortable. Every time I asked you to slow down, you felt restless. Every time I drew near to speak, the noise of life pushed me out. You didn't reject me, you were afraid to face the things I wanted to heal. You avoided my presence because you knew that stepping into my light would expose wounds you didn't want to look at. You ran into busyness because quiet moments forced you to confront pain. But my child, running only delays the healing I am trying to give you. You are spiritually tired, not weak, not broken beyond repair, just tired. Tired of fighting invisible battles, tired of trying to be strong for everyone around you, tired of questioning your worth, tired of not knowing what comes next, tired of feeling disconnected from me, tired of trying to pray and feeling nothing, tired of feeling guilty for your spiritual dryness. You stopped noticing my warnings because your heart has been overwhelmed. Your spirit became so drained that your discernment dimmed. You have been surviving, not thriving, crying inside, not healing, hoping quietly, not believing boldly. But my child, hear me now. I am not angry with you. I am desperate to save you. I am not disappointed, I am reaching for you. I am not condemning, I am lifting you out. I am not judging your tiredness, I am responding to it with mercy. When a heart is overwhelmed, it cannot hear whispers. That is why I have begun to speak louder. Not out of frustration, but out of love. Not out of rebuke, but out of rescue. I saw you sinking, and I came to pull you up. I saw the numbness deepening, and I came to awaken you. I saw the confusion growing, and I came to clear your mind. I saw the exhaustion breaking you, and I came to restore your strength. I saw the danger approaching, and I came to shield you. You are mine. You belong to me. And because of that, I cannot watch you fall apart and say nothing. I cannot watch you break quietly and pretend you are fine. I cannot watch you drift away from me while the enemy comes closer. I cannot watch you walk toward danger blind. I will always intervene before destruction reaches you. That is who I am as your Savior. That is who I am as your Father. My child, I am here. I am touching the deepest wounds. I am lifting the heaviest weight. I am calming the loudest fears. I am soothing the most chaotic thoughts. I am awakening your spirit again. You may feel tired, but you are not abandoned. You may feel numb, but you are not forgotten. You may feel confused, but you are not lost. You may feel weak, but you are not alone. Come back to me. Lean into me. Let me steady your heart. Let me breathe life into the parts of you that feel empty. Let me restore your strength. Let me fill your silence with my presence. I am here, not to scold you, but to save you. Not to expose you, but to heal you. Not to leave you in your condition, but to raise you out of it. This is your moment of rescue, and I will not let you go. My beloved child, come closer to me now, because I am about to touch the places inside you that you have kept buried for years. I am going to speak into the wounds you hide behind your strength, into the pain you carry behind your silence, into the parts of you that feel too fragile to expose. I do not reveal these places to shame you, but to heal you. I do not call them out to embarrass you, but to release you. I do not shine light on them to judge you, but to lift you out of the darkness they created. You have carried these wounds quietly, thinking they were small, thinking they were manageable, thinking they would fade on their own. But my child, the truth is this. You thought you healed, but some wounds still speak to you at night. And if you ignore me now, these wounds will deepen. You have felt abandoned, not always in ways you could explain, but deep inside, in the secret corners of your heart. There were moments in your life when you reached out and no one reached back. Moments when you cried out and no one noticed. Moments when you needed comfort and received silence. You learned to stop expecting people to stay. You learned to carry your own weight. You learned to survive without leaning on anyone. But the abandonment left a scar, one that still whispers lies. You are alone. No one cares. Everyone leaves. You are not worth the effort. Those lies are not the truth, but they still echo inside your soul. I saw every moment you felt left behind. I was there in the emptiness you felt when people walked away. And I never left you, not for a single breath. You have felt unheard. You have spoken your truth, your pain, your dreams, your needs, but too often your words were dismissed, misunderstood, or minimized. You learned to swallow your feelings because speaking them did not bring comfort. You learned to pretend everything was fine because opening your heart never felt safe. You learned to stay quiet because being vulnerable seemed useless. But inside, you have been screaming. Inside, you have been longing for someone who would truly listen, truly understand, truly see you. My child, I have heard every word you never said. I have heard every prayer you whispered through tears. I have heard every thought you were too afraid to voice. I have never missed a single cry from your heart. You carry guilt for things you said, guilt for things you didn't say, guilt for choices you made, guilt for choices you didn't make, guilt for people you couldn't save, guilt for moments you weren't enough. You punish yourself for mistakes that I forgave long ago. You replay old moments in your mind, judging yourself more harshly than anyone else ever would. But guilt is a heavy chain, and it has wrapped itself around your spirit. My child, you are not meant to live chained to what happened yesterday. I forgave you before you even knew how to ask. I do not hold your past against you. I do not judge you the way you judge yourself. You are forgiven, loved, and redeemed. Let go of the guilt. It is not yours to carry. Type Amen. My prayers are moving heaven if you believe answers are on their way. And share this video.